much farther, Frank?
It shouldn't be too much further. We'll all be catching up pretty soon.
Shouldn't be too much trouble getting bent away from one lawman.
Don't you get too uppity. This ain't no ordinary lawman we're talking about. I've seen him in action. Now, once I see the layout, I'll tell you exactly what to do. Me and Jeb will ride into camp and distract him. We'll let Ben take all the chances. Besides, he's the one that went and did that fool thing and get caught. Well, he ought to be the one to kill that marshal.
Thanks for riding along with me, Bob. It's one thing catching him and hauling him back, but toting that $20,000 around, I think I felt her kind of nervous.
Don't think anything of it. I'm glad you asked me to tag along. I just finished up a drive with Big Mac Comforts outfit, and I didn't have anywhere special really to go. Besides, you needed some help watching him. You're never going to get any rest while you're toting him along. I wouldn't want to shut my eyes for 10 seconds, no matter how good he was tied up, unless I knew somebody was keeping an eye on him.
Don't mind me, boys. I'm just as tame as a little lamb.
More like a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Now that hurts my feelings, Marshal. Did I come along all peaceful when you fellas asked me?
Yeah. Sure, you came along peaceable after you put a bullet in each one of my deputies and I bent that harness hame over your head.
Now that you bring that up, Marshal, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. You know, my head still hurts a mite. That was real unfriendly of you. I told you that I was on my way to turn that money in to proper authorities when them fellas caught me. Besides, I thought you three were bad men trying to rob me of all that money that I found.
Well, we'll be in sundown by tomorrow evening, and I'll be glad to get you locked up in one of their jail cells till that teller from Holby can come and identify you.
Well, that's just a waste of his time, Marshal. Like I told you, I just found that money. I mean, I wouldn't be in any whole bank robbery. Well, that sort of thing is just wrong.
Jim, you said 4 men held up the bank in Holby. Where do you suppose the other 3 are?
I imagine they'll be hunting him real hard by now, being as how he's the one that had all the money.
Good night, Marshal. I hope you sleep real good.
You know this country better than me. You say we're going to be in sundown tomorrow?
Yeah, but it'll be late tomorrow evening. Yep. Still got a fur piece to go. I wish we could go straight across there as a crow flies. I'd cut this trip darn near in half.
Why can't we just head straight there from here?
Well, there's a big ravine that cuts right straight between here and there, and you got to go all the way around it to get to sundown.
Looks like I better rustle us up some more wood.
Camp.
Come on in.
Howdy. We were smelling your coffee from a long ways back. We'd be mighty grateful for a cup.
There ought to be plenty of it. Go ahead and help yourself. What's kept you men out riding so late tonight?
Well, we got a new job with the Flying T starting first thing in the morning. We thought we'd ride late, get there early.
Whoa, hey. Appreciate you keeping some distance between you and that gent there.
Why, is he dangerous?
You might say that.
Anything you say, Marshal. Who is he?
He and 3 other fellers held up the bank over there in Holby.
You don't say. He does look like a bad hombre. I just noticed he was a mite narrow between the eyes. You know, you just can't be too careful these days. You can't be too careful, Marshal. When Jeb and I smelt that coffee cooking, he said he sure would like to have a cup. I says to Jeb, Jeb, can't be too careful. We might ride in that camp, be plumb full of outlaws and looking for somebody to rob. Marshal, you don't know how safe we felt when we walked into camp here and saw that big old shiny badge on it. Yes, sir. He sure is a bad one, all right. I'm glad we didn't run into a whole passer like him tonight.
Nah, I ain't all that bad. Like I've been trying to tell that marshal there. I just found all that money that he took off of me.
You mean you're guarding that prisoner and all that money by yourself? Marshal, you are one brave man.
What makes you think I'm alone?
Oh, come on, Marshal. We seen right away there wasn't but the 2 of you we walked into camp. I tell you what, me and Jeb here, we'll stay and help you. Guard the prisoner and all that money. Maybe you can get a good night's sleep.
That's a mighty nice offer, boys, but I'll manage this.
Well, we try and do our civic duty.
Ben,
We walked into camp.
Frank says he'll leave you a horse about a half a mile up the trail. He says we'll be waiting in sundown. Frank says after you take care of things here to meet us in sundown, he says you better be there and you better have the money.
we were just trying to do our civic duty. Well, I tell you what, when we insist, we just gotta stay and help you, don't we, Jeb?
Finish your coffee, boys. Besides, you boys wouldn't want to be late your first day on the job. You got a long way to go to get to the Flying T yet.
I suppose you're right. We don't want to make a bad impression our first day on a new job. And since you got somebody else to help you, we don't mind riding out and leaving you. Come on, Biff. Adios. Now, where do you suppose he came from? And folks in town said Ben shot both them marshal's deputies. Then he rode out of town alone. I guess it don't matter now. Come on.
We'll give it a bit. We better get moving. We can't stay here.
I'm sure, just like me, you're convinced that was 2 more of them. But I keep wondering, where was man number 4?
Yeah, exactly. Where was man number 4?
You do like I told you?
You bet, Frank. Ben has one of my Colts, and I told him what you said.
I'll get the gear. You go get the horses.
Jim, how bad are you hit?
Oh, he got me in the leg, but I don't think it's bulging.
Can you ride?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll get the horses. Now we know who man number 4 was.
Yeah.
While I was so busy watching them and Ben, he took the horses. That's probably how Ben got that gun, too. All right. Tell me again. To get to Sundown from here.
Let me show you here. All right. This draw runs right through here. Okay. Here we are around here. We got to go plumb down this way and come across the bottom of it till we get the sun down over here. You got to come across the tail of this thing because you get boxed up and stuff. That's the only way around it. That's it. You think you can walk?
Yeah. I don't think the bullet went clean through. I think it's still in there. Is there a doctor in Sundown?
Yeah, I think his last name is Brown. Yeah. All right, what do you got in mind?
Well, on horses, we'd have to go around that ravine, but I think on foot we might be able to go straight to Sundown. How deep is that ravine?
30, maybe 40 feet. It's further in some places, but that'd be about right.
All right. I'm gonna get you something to walk with,
All right,
and we can't stay here.
we got to get out of here.
We're in no shape to meet them on the trail, and we can't head straight to Sundown on the trail because they're bound to be waiting for us. And when Ben doesn't show up, they're gonna come back here looking for him.
What about Ben?
He's dead. I killed him.
Kill him? How do you know you killed him?
There wasn't time not to. All right, let me find you something. Hang on a second. All right. You start walking out as the crow flies. I'm gonna gather some gear.
All right. Can't go any further. I'm all done.
All right. Okay. Just a little further. Just a little further, and I think I got a place to put you where I can come back and get you.
All right. You get to town.
Ben's either double-crossed us or something's gone wrong. Jeb, put you right at that there camp. See what you can find. Kid, me and you will wait in the saloon, watch for him. I tell you what, why don't you go ahead and start? I'm gonna take a nap.
Doggone, I can't believe one little slug could put me down like that. I must be getting old.
Well, you are getting old. Look at me, I got shot.
Shot?
You don't see me slowing us down.
That scratch? Well, I've gotten worse wounds handling papers in off.
I'd like to get you to a doctor as quick as I can. I hate to leave you here, but I don't think you're going to be able to go any further. If I can get to sundown, I can rent a buggy or get some horses or something and come back and get you. I'd like to get you to a doctor so you get a little older. I think this is a pretty good place. Even if they came by here, which I do not think they will come this way for any reason, I don't think they'd see you. I think you got good cover. If you need some water, there's a stream I can see right over there. I'm leaving you the grub in these saddlebags, and I'll be back for you as quick as I can.
Listen, Buck Barrett's a lawman there in town. You tell him what's happened here, maybe he can get a bunch of men together. And then you lock that money up where it's safe, in secret. You keep an eye out for man number 4. Remember, you might not have seen him, but he knows what you look like. He's looking for you right now.
I'll be careful, and I'll be back.
If I had a couple of cold beers, I would never miss you, not again.
Oh, really? Well, when I get you back to sundown, I'll buy you a couple of cold beers. Don't go wandering off. I don't want to have to search the whole country for you.
Right.
Well, I hate to leave you here, but I don't see any other way.
Get out of here. Go on. See you when you get back.
All right. You think about them beers if you need something to keep your mind busy.
Yeah, I'm a-dreaming about them. I'm a-dreaming.
I'll be back for you as quick as I can.
Hurry every chance you get.